Hi, my name is Tamika Chambers, and I am sharing on my channel the things that help me to heal from the inside out. Because out of pain, I learned who I didn't want to be and who I wanted to be, right? Pain was my greatest teacher. And as we talk about April, Child Abuse Prevention Month, I am all for protecting children. And maybe we should gear towards Child Protection Month, months. But I'm all for protecting children because children, like adults, have life, meaning, and purpose. We are here for divine reasons. And a child is not a means for taking out our pain, projecting our pain out on them, but in helping to edify them, build them up, for them to embody their gifts, their talents, to nourish them and to express them to the world, to be a physical manifestation of truth, of love. Love is truth, truth is love. And so when I was between 5 and 10, I went through someone projected pain on me, 2 male family members, and my soul was fertile after that. And so I started listening to my mother's words of wisdom, and I asked for the truth. I wanted the truth, right? And one of the things as I've come full circle here in Oregon is that I realize those things that I learned during that experience, which have helped me to not only transcend my childhood abuse experience, but also to transcend many of my life experience, to avoid many of those potholes. So not only do we want to protect our children, but those that have experienced abuse and misuse of their body, that we give them the tools to heal from the inside out, because that is the only way to heal. As you may know, I'm a trained nurse, bachelor prepared and master's prepared nurse. And so if you think about a wound and that it heals from the inside out. And often I would see wounds in the hospital where people would have to come back because they got an infected wound or their wound dehisced. That means it opened up, right? It did not heal fully from the inside out. And we want wounds, our skin, to heal from the inside out, to have a complete healing, right? That when times get tough again, we don't want those wounds reopening like the coronavirus pandemic. We don't want those wounds reopening. And I remember reading that many wounds reopened during that time. And for me, it was a time of definitely of cocooning, meaning going within and coming out, realizing the lessons that I learned, realizing my mother's words of wisdom that I learned throughout that childhood experience and throughout life. So today I'm going to talk about the second thing that is part of healing from the inside out, and that is parting ways. The first one was acknowledge and accept the truth. And it's not only the experience that you went through, but acknowledge and accept that your life has meaning and purpose and that experiences do not define you. Acknowledge the beliefs that may have zipped your mouth or may have caused you to hold on to a secret or may have caused you to deny what had happened to you, right? We want to, the action belongs to the person. The perception of the action belongs to us. And although they did something, we don't have to gear our mind to something was done to me. I am a victim. They hurt me. People, unfortunately, there are some people who project their pain on others because they don't know how to heal or they refuse to heal from the inside out. But it is our responsibility of whatever someone has done to you to heal from the inside out. And that is parting ways. When we'll know when it's time to leave. And if you can't leave like me, I couldn't go anywhere. I was a child. And so I couldn't go anywhere. And I had to stay with my parent. So for me, it was parting ways psychologically. For me, it was that the memories that I had, I still had to see myself through those memories. And so yes, that happened to me, but who was the child underneath that memory? That child loved and desired life. That child had a conviction that was birthed out of her abuse that said, no one should ever be forced to do anything. So what I'm saying is everyone has memories. Our mind holds things in, right? And I'm not trying to retell my story, but I want you to see your story as it is. That underneath what was done to you, you are still a child that has life. Your life has meaning and purpose. Those memories can remind you. I think often people lose their sight about what their purpose is because they let all of these memories weigh them down negative, just thinking about the one-sided part of the action that was done versus thinking about who you were as a child. What did you enjoy as a child? What did you love? You trusted? Yes, you trusted. You were curious? Yes, you were. Every child is. Even grown children, we're still curious. That is your basic nature. And that is a good thing. That is who you are. So I know a lot of people having nightmares. I did a video on nightmares that you don't have to have those. I want you to focus on who you were as a child, to retrain your mind, because parting ways is all about renewing your mind. The Bible encourages us to renew our mind. In Romans 12:2, I believe, to renew our mind, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So if you cannot part ways physically, if you cannot leave physically, start with the mental, inside, out, part ways mentally. I am not my experience. My memories will remind me of who I am, not what was done to me. And the second most important point is signposts. People in our lives, areas in our lives, environments in our lives can help remind you of who you are. When we have the truth within us, and when you feel like you should not go down that path, turn around, go down the other path. Let people help to see who you want to be and who you don't want to be. Focus on who you want to be. And that's what I did as an adult. I didn't focus on, there were things that I liked about them. I still liked that the two people that misused my developing body, one of them was an artist. I don't know if he still draws, but he had a gift at drawing. I love drawing. Guess what? My kid loves drawing. If I didn't forgive him, if I did not transform my mind, I could not be here for my kid. For him and her, my daughter Kayla loves to draw. In order to be there for them, I have to renew my mind. Art is not bad. The person, how they projected their pain, was the unhealthy part. Look at the signposts in your life and decide who it is that you want to be. And from then on, you make your path. You create your path throughout life. Don't let what somebody did to you be who you are, because it's not. It is an illusion. It is false. You are the truth deep within. It's in you. And you pull it out by making your memories remember who you are and using the signposts in life to say, okay, that's not who I want to be. Because I knew what love was not. So I was on the search for what love was. I was on the search for truth. And it is out there. It is available for you, because this life, this power, the source of life is love. It is truth. It gives you breath every day. It makes your heart beat and supply your body with nutrients and blood. Your life has meaning and purpose. Part ways. Start mentally by transforming your mind. You are able to do it. You know why I know that? Because I was able to transform my mind, and because many people that have been through horrific things have transformed their mind. Nelson Mandela, There's a book I'm thinking about that I can't bring it to surface. But there are many people who have transformed their mind from negative things that say, instead of pain, I'm going to focus on freedom. Right? We have that choice to do that. So choose today. Do you want to continue to live in pain, or do you desire the life that is waiting for you? To desire the life that God created you. I use the word God. I'm not religious. I am spiritual, and I am for the truth. And I believe the truth is our life has meaning and purpose. You are not your experiences. You are a divine spirit that is in a bodily form here for divine missions. And that is to be a physical representation of love, of truth. You can find more about my story, who I am, my beliefs on TamikaSChambers.com. Subscribe to this channel as I share with you what I believe that we are here to do in fulfilling our divine purpose. Because your life is a gift